What's up, Warrior Babes? Hey, everybody. Nikki here, and welcome to our Warrior Babe Wednesday live Q&A time together. I am super excited to be here with you guys. One of my favorite nights to coming live and hanging out with you all and answering your questions, giving you support, clarification on whatever it is that you guys need. So welcome to the Q&A. As you guys are joining in, comment and give me a wave emoji or a hey so that I can see who is tuning in here. All right. And the more comments that you guys leave underneath of this video, you guys know the drill by now, the more that it helps the other Warrior Babes see it that are inside of our community. If it's their first Q&A, they've never joined in before, then you guys commenting, hey, what's up on initial joining in here, it'll push the video to the top of the Facebook group so that they can see it, they can join in, they can see that we're live right now. All right. So if you guys are tuning in at a later date or time after this has been done live, then remember to give the hashtag replay and then keep all of your questions that pertain to this live Q&A in the comment thread, so that Kate, our awesome community manager, can come back in and she can answer any questions that were left after this Q&A was live. All right. What's up, Kelsey? What's up, Tiffany? What's up, Rana? What's up, you guys? Madeline, what's up, babe? Happy Wednesday. Yes, happy hump day. Cool. Well, I'm excited to see you guys are here. I see we're getting a comment or a question already. Cool. Awesome. We'll get started in just a few seconds. So if you guys do have a question, start commenting your question like Jennifer did in the comment area below this video now, so that I can just start firing off the Q&A in just a couple seconds with this lag time between Zoom and Facebook. So leave a comment with your question and we'll kick off this Q&A in just a few seconds. Before we do, cool, as you guys keep commenting, keep saying what's up, because our visibility rate is going up right now. What's up, Bernice? I want to give a huge welcome to all of our new babes who have joined us this past week. You guys are a part of a community of thousands of women who are getting toned and becoming stronger, more confident versions of themselves. So welcome to this amazing, supportive, empowering, inspiring community. Everybody is here on the same journey, working towards the same goals. And it's really cool to know that at 5 o'clock in the morning, if you're a morning workout person, there's another warrior babe who's working out too. All right. So what's up, Kate? Awesome. So you guys are starting to leave some comments. What's up, Keisha? Or some questions. So keep questioning away so that I can get into those comments in just a couple minutes. So again, welcome, babes that are new. If you guys are new, please make sure that you are going through the Warrior Babe Revolution blast off emails. You guys, they are so important for your entire journey here as a Warrior Babe. And plus, day 2 runs through an entire tutorial of the app interface, so you can know exactly where everything is, which will answer probably 95% of your starter questions here as a Warrior Babe. All right. Speaking of questions, don't be the person who's new, who comes into the community and floods the community with questions that can be easily answered inside of your application. Okay, we know that you're not taking the time or seriously to go in and play around with your new application. Again, day 2 goes through an entire tutorial where everything is in your blast off emails. So take the time to search in your application, listen to everything that I am sharing with you. There's a lot of golden nuggets. Okay, there's videos of me sharing with you starter tips, macros, so that you don't feel overwhelmed. So you know how to track, the best way to track, how to structure your day, post, pre-workout meals, all that jazz is inside your application. So take the time. They're like 3-minute videos. All right. Now, if your question can't be answered inside of the application, click on the home screen, click need help. And then there's a frequently asked questions resource page that my team has entirely built out, revamped, and answered a lot of questions that we get throughout the course of a Warrior Babe journey. Okay. So check there. Then last but not least, if your questions can't be answered there or in the app, then, attend these Q&As, listen to the recordings. There are so many freaking nuggets that get dropped here weekly. tons, but from mindset to macros to workouts to tips that you need from a perspective of being on a journey. Okay, so there's so many golden nuggets. So come here on this Q News, schedule them in your calendar, set an alarm, whatever you have to do to remember when these Q&As are. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We notify you guys the day before. All right, so mark it on your calendar, set your alarms for 5 minutes beforehand so you can be in front of your screen and you can plug in and tune in. I can guarantee the more you plug in and tune in, it's going to help you along your journey, especially listening to me and helping give clarification to whatever you need, any questions that you have, and giving you some tough love. Okay, I'm really good at tough love. Why? Because I'm not your friend. I am acting as a coach to you. Now, I'm not as hands-on as a coach in the revolution, but still, I'm not your friend. I'm a coach, and I will tell you what needs to be done regardless if you like it or not, because it's what's going to facilitate the results that you want to have. Okay. All right, let's fire off with these Q&As because I see a couple coming through. Kelsey, is it normal to gain weight at first, starting to add more carbs into my diet? If you are just starting out as a warrior babe within the week 1 or week 2, yes, it's completely normal. Your body is just totally adjusting to the macros that I have programmed for you via the calculator. Your body will fully adjust. It's completely different for everybody. It could adjust in a 2-week period. It could adjust in a 1-week period. It could adjust in a 4-week period. If you even reach out to the group and comment and like say this, I bet you will get flooded with comments saying, yep, it's just a part of the process. You're feeding your body what it needs. Keep in mind that, and it's a part of your journey. And then it will adjust over time. Jennifer, sorry, I skipped yours initially. Hey, Nikki, are the tempo sets in build all supposed to be slow on the negative? So Kate is somebody who actually programs our workouts on a monthly basis. She highly deserves the devil emoji because I know she kicks your asses on a monthly basis. So that is something that I know Kate is tuning in right now. And Kate, if you want to fire away on Jennifer Franco's comments to give and provide her clarity, that would be bomb. If I know Kate, I would assume yes, but I will let her answer that question. What's up, Francine? All right. Woof! Anne-Marie, babe, what's up? You got some 5 questions for me. Firing away. Let's go. All right. I have a couple questions that piggyback off of last few Q&As. Number 1, if we want to experiment a refeed, how much should we increase our macros for that day? Starter, I would probably increase 50 carbs, 15 fats. Typically, I go as far as like, depending on the individual, 70, 80 carbs, 20 fats. But I would probably recommend just starting at 50 and in carbs and then 15 in fats. All right, number 2 question. For those struggling with adrenal fatigue, could you give a general ballpark of how to adjust macros? If you Google, or not Google, don't Google. If you search, I have talked about this on multiple Q&As over the summer about how to adjust macros. And I even have a rally call on it on YouTube, how to adjust macronutrients through different phases and all that kind of jazz. Specifically with someone with adrenal fatigue, like I would do it on a weekly basis and just watch how your body responds. And it's hard for me to be exact because everybody is different. But if you want to take it small, I would increase by 20 carbs and 5 fats and do it until like you feel better. Like I shared with you guys, a person who's in my blueprint program, and she feels so much better by just eating more. Her adrenal fatigue is not as bad as it was when she first started my program. So to keep it light, I would try just 20 grams of carbs and 5 grams of fats and just keep watching how your body is adjusting to that on a weekly basis. 3, I read that supersetting the same muscle set is good for stimulating growth, but can be detrimental long-term. Can you chime in on this? This sounds like something that was read on Google or found on Google and multiple research points. I don't agree with that. Because what if you do my cut and tone for a specific amount of time, because you only should be cutting for a specific amount of time. So you would do that type of workout. And then you'll notice in the build program, it's different. It's a different ballpark. It's straight sets, lower rep schemes, all that jazz. So you've got a fine line between just following one program. And then when you switch over to focus on building muscle, you're following a different program. So you essentially have a break in doing supersets. Number 4, if I'm still getting hunger cues, fatigue with the increase in carbs to 195 grams and a solid cheat meal each week, what should I do? Can you do 2 refeeds a week? If you're still getting hunger and fatigue, I would try increasing your protein by like 5 grams. I wouldn't yet throw in another refeed. That's what I would personally do. And this is without knowing like your stats, your body type, all that jazz right now. I'm literally giving like a broad view. This sounds like you would really benefit, Anne-Marie, from something like my Blueprint program or my VIP program, where it's a little bit more hands-on. But these are solid questions. So if you feel like you're solid, then I'm happy to answer away. 5, I know you go into detail on this in the Blueprint program, but can you talk about adjusting macros based on your monthly cycle? You don't adjust just because you're getting your monthly cycle. That's it. You don't. It's just like sending your body Mars code. Why? You're going to adjust your macros for one period of the week and then adjust them the next week. It's like sending your body Mars code. You're going to go into block ops. It's not consistent at that point. There's no need to adjust based off of your monthly cycle. Jody, question. Okay, so hopefully Anne-Marie, that answers all of your questions. Kate answered Jennifer's question. And yes, it is correct to slow down the negatives. Thank you, Jennifer, for answering that. And thank you, Jennifer, for asking it. And thank you, Kate, for answering it. Okay, Jody, question about workout. Been quarantined at home because exposed to someone with COVID. Are there any complete at-home workouts while I have to stay at home for 10 days? Yeah, if you go to WarriorBabe.com, we have a 6-week at-home workout program, and it's specifically designated either towards whatever equipment you have. You can choose bands, you can choose dumbbell, you can choose body weight. So even if there's no excuse, if you have nothing, get my body weight program. It'll kick your ass. If you have dumbbells, awesome, get that one. If you have bands, awesome, get that one. They're all specifically programmed to whatever equipment you have at home. With our at-home workout program in the app, we base it off of dumbbells, bands, body weight, all that jazz. But you can go to my WarriorBabe.com and you can check out what exact equipment you have and then download that specific program. All right. Nice. So Jody, if you have bands and dumbbells, then we have a bundle. You can bundle all 3 of those workout programs together and kind of mix and mingle. I mean, it sounds like we're all going back into lockdown mode. So why not bundle it? And then you have a 6-week band one, you have a 6-week dumbbell, it's 12 weeks. And then you can maybe intertwine body weight in there. That's how many weeks is that? 18 weeks. Correct, not the app for those workouts. If you go to, hold on a second. If you scroll down, wow, they must have taken it down. Hold that thought, please. Oh, we're giving it away so if you download the app, which is, you're getting it cheaper anyway. So if you pay for the app, you get a free at-home workout program of your choice. I thought we still had it separate from that, but I guess we don't. So you can still order the program. It's $47, one of them by itself. So even if you only get it for $27, it's still a discount off. What are the benefits of the Blueprint versus the Revolution? Oh, Lord Almighty, holy cow. If anybody is tuning in right now that's a part of the Blueprint program, then comment away. there is a massive difference. There's way more one-on-one, like in terms of in a group setting. I shouldn't say one-on-one. It's a group setting. We have 4 different calls per week. Right now we're launching that next week. So we have a Sunday call, a Tuesday call, a Wednesday call, and a Thursday call that goes for 2 hours. And I have the ability to be able to speak to you directly. And then I also have some coaches who chime in on these Q&As too as well, who are able to speak to you directly. This is a new launch that we're doing next week. But in terms of like more personal touch, that's it. Like you upload your stats, you upload your photos, you share, how long have you been following these macros, where your cardio at. We give you a more it's not completely personalized. That's my VIP program, where it's more hands-on, I should say, in terms of personalization. But the blueprint still gives you accessibility to me and be able to chat with me one-on-one in a group setting on a weekly basis. Hold on a second. I'm asking I know we have a specific link. So I just asked my team what the link is, and I will fire it away here for you, Jody. How long do you do the cutting phase for, Christy? Okay, so again, this is super, super, super unique to the individual. Okay, somebody could go into a cut for 4 weeks. Somebody could go into a cut for 6 months. It's really all dependent on the time that it takes you to reach your goal, or where you feel good at your body, or if like your body's starting to send you signals. So it's completely different. It's such a broad answer. It's completely different for everybody. It totally depends on your body, your structure, and how much fat you really need to lose. All right. Fire away. Keep firing away these questions. I'm waiting for my team to email or to fire away the link. And also to piggyback off of Christy, what you were saying with the how long do you cut for? I think I've mentioned this there's been I remember over the summer, I was literally just like going on Q&As here with you guys and reiterating the same thing over and over for weeks about how to adjust that, so much so that I turned it into a rally call, which is on the YouTube channel. Not sure exactly like what week it was, but I know it was during the summer. And then I would talk about, when do you know what phase to move out of? How do you know what phase to move out of? How do you know to move into the next one? How do you know when it's time? And again, this is everything that I go into grave detail inside my blueprint program. So again, that's open for you guys to explore the option of moving on up from the revolution to the blueprint. But yeah, check out the YouTube channel. Check out the past rally calls that I've done, and then search inside of the Facebook group the past Q&As. Christy, I'm new, just started this week. What's the refeed? Cool. So when you go inside the application, you click on transform on the homepage, you go to WB Basics. There's an entire video in there that breaks down what the difference is between a cheat meal and a refeed. It's basically a surplus in calories that helps you to continue burning away body fat, speed up your metabolism and help you to accomplish the body that you are here to work towards. All right, let's go my team. I'm still not getting this link. We might have to just comment this after for the link for you guys. After this Q&A is done, I'll fire away with a link once I get it. Amy, I'm working out 100% at home, have up to 40 dumbbells, want to grow my legs and glutes. Any tips? Train them a little bit more during the week. So, you know, make it like a 3-day or like a 2-day with a split between hamstrings and glutes. I mean, hamstrings and quads. And then like the 3rd day, just be like a glute focus with an upper body, like shoulders. And yeah, follow what Kate's written for you guys in the build workouts. Stay tuned because there will be something that will be dropping around Black Friday for you guys. Has to do with what Amy's asking. I'm not going to give it away. Okay. Yes, Jody, I will post the link in the comments. Oh, I got it. I think this might be the bundle. Hold on a second. You guys, there's a code for you guys. Yeah, this is the bundle, which I would recommend you do get, but there's a code. If anybody remembers what that code is, that would be dope to fire away here. Never done. Messaging my team while I'm on a Q&A. There we go. Here's the code. So it'll save you $20. There you go, guys. Bundle it up. Sounds like we're rocking through this COVID again, this second wave, and everything's going to go back down into lockdown. So go get these at-home workouts. They are fire. They are brutal. They hurt. They will kick your ass, even by just using dumbbells, bands, and body weight. And it's a 6-week program, and your workouts change every 2 weeks. So you have the same workouts for 2 weeks, and then it changes for another 2 weeks, and it changes for another 2 weeks. So you have 3 different workouts inside of this workout program, of just one of the bands, dumbbells, or body weight. If you choose to bundle it up like what I just sent, then you'll get basically 9 different workouts. Wow. 9 different workouts, and you'll have, am I doing math right? 18. Yeah, 18 different weeks of workouts. All right. So no more questions, guys. If you guys have any more questions, love it. Getting it now. Fire. Yeah. Anybody tuning in, listening, go get it, or going to lockdown. But it will kick your ass. Promise. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I will stay on for a couple more minutes. Leave the questions that you guys do have. And again, always utilizes the resources that are at your fingertips, you guys. I was talking with my team and just realized how much content there is for you on the YouTube channel, especially all of these Q&As. Go to the YouTube channel and you can just click around in the video. Rally calls. There's so many golden nuggets. There's so many golden nuggets that are outside of your application too, that are in the YouTube, that are on the previous Q&As, or on the rally calls. Fire away at them. Immerse yourself. Plug into everything that I'm sharing with you. Jody, right back at you. Awesome, you guys. Well, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you guys showing up to these Q&As. I love hanging out with you guys on a weekly basis. So keep up the good work. We will be here for next Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and I will probably be dropping what we've been creating for you guys that day, which will be super exciting. So make sure you tune in on that day. All right. So next Wednesday, I'll see you guys then. Bye, everybody.